a license or legal authorization. Normally, pirate TV channels transmit their own signal, often by hijacking or overriding unused local frequencies with a stronger one. And perhaps the most notorious example has to be the Saudi Arabia-based beoutQ. beoutQ emerged in 2017 following the land, air, and sea blockade imposed on Qatar by Saudi Arabia and 3 allied nations. In the midst of this geopolitical turmoil, a new satellite service called beoutQ appeared. The name itself was a not-so-subtle jab on Qatar's beIN Sports, the region's dominant sports broadcaster, which is also Qatari-owned. However, this was not merely competition, it was outright theft. beoutQ illegally rebroadcasted the entire lineup of beIN Sports, which included prominent events such as the FIFA World Cup, English Premier League, UEFA Championship League, Formula 1, and major tennis tournaments, all without authorization. This operation was conducted through 10 satellite channels utilizing infrastructure provided by Arabsat, a satellite operator owned by the Saudi government. The deception was convincing, and to make their broadcast seem legitimate, they even overlaid its own on-screen graphics on top of beIN's feed, complete with score bugs, logos, and tickers, to make it look fully original. But in reality, it was still the same pirated content. Think of it like watching a meme and then a random steak logo appears at the bottom. The only form of originality I could find from it was from a commercial of a cartoon short portraying a beIN Sports executive as a cigar-smoking businessman, surrounded by piles of cash, as well as an angry crowd. In this clip, he realizes beoutQ is stealing his customers and desperately appeals to FIFA, UEFA, and the Premier League for help, only to be ignored. Returning home, he finds even his own family is watching beoutQ. The short would end with the caption, "No to monopoly, no to politicizing sport." Subtle, right? But it didn't stop at satellite piracy. beoutQ also sold set-top boxes loaded with illegal streaming apps like Showbox, which was basically the Netflix of piracy. These boxes gave users access to thousands of movies, live channels, and international series, all pirated. The signal wasn't hidden either. It aired on public spaces including parks, restaurants, and convenience centers. Yeah, this wasn't some low-key secret club. This was pretty well known in the area. You would think dealing with so much piracy, there would be some intervention from the Saudi government. Well, no. Saudi Arabia would just turn a blind eye to the service. It wasn't until August of 2019 that beoutQ finally shut down. About 10 months later, the World Trade Organization confirmed what many had suspected. beoutQ was backed by the Saudi government and had direct involvement from high-ranking officials, including Saud al-Qahtani, a close aide to Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. The WTO also found out that Saudi Arabia had failed to prosecute beoutQ and violated multiple international treaties. In response to this theft, beIN Media filed a $1 billion lawsuit for damages. At the same time, Saudi Arabia's ambitions to acquire the English football club Newcastle United deeply became entangled in the scandal. Despite international condemnation, beoutQ remained popular in the region. Many local viewers supported the service, arguing that beIN Sports monopolized sports content and charged excessively high fees. To these viewers, beoutQ represented a rebellious alternative, a pirate's answer to corporate control.